Right, I'm back. I've been very busy. Not necessarily with trucks, just with life. Yeah, I have been making progress. But before we get into this, quick thing. I sorted out Dad's tanker. That's all sorted. I did all the wiring that week that I showed you last. So it's got marker lights on the battery pack. All the rear lights are on MFC. I added reverse lights as well. And then I went and took it over to Dad's. I put new legs on it as well, the Carson ones. Took it over to Dad's on Easter Monday, and the two of us, we wrapped the tank in that mirrored vinyl, which was one of those jobs we were kind of a bit nervous about, but it turned out pretty good. Only a couple of little bubbles which we were able to push out with a little scraper thing. So we did that, reassembled the tank and the whole trailer, and moved the kingpin back so he sat right behind the cab. And yeah, Dad's really happy with it. It's come out very nice. Now, since then, I spoke to Tony, the man who made the trailer, and he's making Dad like a catwalk that goes next to the top hatches with some railings. So he's going to do that and send it over, and a ladder at the back of the tank as well. So you send that lot over. Dad can fit all that and paint it as he wants. But yeah, the trailer, as far as I'm concerned, is done. And it's just adding the little details to it now over time. I think Dad wants to leave it bare. I don't think he wants to put stickers on it. So, but yeah, he's happy with it, which is cool. So I did that, and then I got sent some more stickers. I have quite a few now. So I got this one here from Alpha RC Customs, which is actually Adam. Thank you very much, mate. Him and his dad, absolute legends. And yeah, this has got Mexicano on it. Alpha build trucks to order. As well as fitting electrics and stuff like that to existing trucks for people. Yeah, Mexicano, that's an incredible build. I've seen it several times. It was at Cornwall Truck Show last year, actually. I can't remember what the owner's called. I want to say Rubin, but I might be wrong on that. But yeah, awesome build, and Adam's a legend. So thank you very much for the sticker, mate. Very kind of you. And then I got sent some more stickers all the way from America. So these are from Trey, ORC Fun, and he sent me one of his daughter's stickers as well, Meredith. So thank you very much, Trey. Those are very kind of you, and these are fantastic stickers. I got these two as well, and I love that one. That is so cool. Those two are going to go on my TCABS box. Any sticker that doesn't fit on here, I'll put on the TCABS case, so those two will go on that. But yeah, thank you very much for the stickers, Trey. I hope you and your family are doing well. I hope Meredith's recovering well. And yeah, when I get, obviously I've got 3 stickers already of my own, that one, and that one. When I get the R series done, the R series is currently being drawn up like a cartoon. And when it's done, I'll get a sticker of that made, and I'll send you a full set. But bear with me, I'm waiting for the artist. I want to get all 4 sent at the same time. So, but yeah, thank you very much for the stickers. Awesome. Very kind of you. This thing. Yeah, so I've been picking away at it now for a couple of weeks. As you can see, I've made progress. It's interesting working on a truck that I didn't build. I'm trying to learn how to take it apart, but in a way that I can then put it back together again. It's interesting. So, obviously, Devon Truck Show is my next show. It is 3 weeks away at the time of filming. And what I'm trying to do is get this thing done for Devon Truck Show. What I mean by that is I want the bed to work off of the radio, so the tilt and the slide. I put a winch on it. I've also got, I don't know where I put it, it's behind me, but I've got a linear actuator to try and get the spec lift to work as well. So that's the next little thing I've got to look at, is that. 'Cause at the minute, that's exactly as it was. Dave just built that out of a load of scrap aluminium. Did a hell of a job, but unfortunately these bits that you put your wheels in, they aren't big enough to put an actual car in it. And when you take this pin out and put it back, it doesn't go back far enough. The car would still hit the back of the deck. So I'm going to try and automate it so that I can control it from the radio. And I've got a linear actuator which will replace this aluminium box section. And it goes out 7.5 centimeters back, so it will give me plenty of room then to put a car on, so it won't hit the deck. And I just need to make these hoops bigger, or whatever these things are called. So yeah, I'm going to start messing with that next week. But the main focus that I've been doing, as you can see, is tilt and slide. So it does tilt. I was testing it last night and I broke it because I had to use this style linear actuator because there's not a lot of room under there because of where Dave put the electrics. So I've had to use this style, and I pulled the end came off last night. So I've just glued it back on. I'm hoping that's good enough, but we'll see. But yeah, it does tilt and it does slide. However, the slide isn't finished. It does slide. I'll put a video up. Unfortunately, the only actuator I have here at the moment is the slowest and strongest variant. With linear actuators, the stronger they are, the slower they are. And unfortunately, the one I've got here for slide at the moment is the strongest, which means it's the slowest. So it is painfully slow, works at 4mm per second, so I'm not keeping that one. I've ordered a faster one, a 15mm per second version. It should be here early next week, and it will be a direct swap. So all the mechanisms, all the brackets that I made, they were exactly as the same. It's literally just got to swap out the actuator. So that's my job for next week, as soon as it arrives. But the tilt, I mean, other than that thing failing, which kind of gave me a bit of doubt now as to whether this will actually be a proper, reliable solution, but we'll see. It does work quite well. I would demonstrate. I'll put a video up of it working because I need 2 hands for it. But yeah, it's just again another linear actuator. In order to make it function, the slide has to come back a bit just because of geometry. The further back the weight is, the easier it is for it to tilt, and then when I go up then go down, it just makes it again easier for all the actuators to operate. So yeah, I'm getting there, I'm making progress there. I've got all the ESCs. Hopefully if that glue fixes that problem, the tilt's done. I made a little bracket, a bar that goes across there, and it pivots on that bar up there, and then underneath it's on that another pivot which is bolted underneath the slide's linear actuator. It sits on that little aluminium plate. So yeah, put a winch on there as well, and I'm just trying my best to hide the wires. They just go straight down through. Unfortunately, I couldn't access the mount screws on this end, so I've had to glue it on that end, and then here I've screwed it in. So it's a mixture of glue and screw, so I'm hoping that will hold it in place. I did the fishing line swap, so I took that stupid metal cable off that, and I replaced it with a fishing line, which is a little trick that Ian from C&J taught me, which is a bloody good trick. It works well, and unlike the metal cable, the fishing line reels up correctly. So yeah, that one's ready to go. I need to get some snatch blocks and make some little hook points so I can do a side pull or something. I'll work on that in the future. But yeah, I'm waiting for that new slide actuator. It's coming from AliExpress, so it should be here early next week. And I've also got an order from IDW, a couple of new beacons. One of them is going to be a direct swap for this one, and the other one's going to go here. A couple of Piston King bars, the flat LED bar style. I thought that would be nice just to make it a bit brighter. And I wouldn't mind trying to get these work lights working as well. Dave didn't put anything in them, they're just there for show. So I wouldn't mind trying to get a light in there. I'm not sure how, because this is all sealed. I can get into these panels on the inside and top, but I can't get down into these boxes. So, because underneath it's all sealed in. So I'm not sure. He's done a lovely job with it, but I don't want to break it if I don't need to. So yeah, well, I'll have a look. But yeah, making progress. I don't want to rant on too much longer. So waiting next week. Hopefully I'll get the beacons and I'll get that new slide actuator, and then I've got all the parts that I can think of at the minute. Get the beacons on, get the slide sorted, and then I can work on the spec. And then we shouldn't be too far away then. I would like some more decals for it, but Ian said he won't make me any more unless they're for the wrecker, which is fair enough. So I've got to get the wrecker done first, but I wouldn't mind this orange and white style chevron across the top of the cab, and I'll move the flags down to here. So I wouldn't mind the chevron across there. I think that would look pretty cool. Match the wrecker then as well. The wrecker's obviously got the chevrons across the top of the cab as well. So yeah, but I can add them in the future. It's not a big deal. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. So I'm gonna keep picking away, waiting for parts, and hopefully next video, the bed should be done, tilt and slide. Hopefully the beacons will be done as well, and then it's just got to be monkeying around with a spec lift. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.